punter Bradley Pinion to get this one going. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Here's Austin Eckler on the return. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry of the game now for the rookie out of Arizona. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Daniels now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 39-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Penix working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Man downfield, and he finds London. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, a little better.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. To kick it away, here's Pinion. Eckler now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. Daniels on first down. Headed out right. He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have second down behind the sticks.
19, Charger, 19, go!
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Here we go, set. Hop 70, up 19 tight, 19 tight, go.
Here's Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. D. Alford has the INT. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons bump the lead up to 13 points. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They run, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to manage a long yard on that drive up the gut. D. Alford getting there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Kennedy Lions. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they get to him a good ways field from that line of scrimmage.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he? He's capable of beating it for that kind of result.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
60 by 30.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of 5.
What, you want me to quit or something?
Here's second down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders in need of some points before the break. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
They pitch it out to him here. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Sometimes that guy in the backfield, Kate, he can just sense it, sees it when a play's going to hit. And that time he knew it well before he received the pitch. That's an occasion where things broke right for him, and it led to a big hitter.
Viking 18, hurt. Cougar 19, Cub 19, Cub 19. Let go.
On first down, here's Eckler. He breaks the tackle. He will not go down. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Trying to run in. Eckler. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders making a 1-score game before halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Daniels looking to throw. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And the Falcons cover up the kick.
Let's go, Matt Gay. Let's go, bruh.
Washington finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Wow, that kick right there, partner, to me at least, projects a whole lot of confidence in their team.
Certainly does.
But you had wanted me to quit or something?
They're confident that they can recover it, Kate. And 2, even if it fails, they're going to be just fine.
Now they have a chance to back it up, though, because the kick did fail. Defense backed up against the short field now. Commanders again for 2 here.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Really seemed like like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that two-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Penix here from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He'll get it at the edge of the red zone as he goes out of the 20.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Daniels. Falcons isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You got to keep punishing your opponent.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down from the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it up. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Commanders watches the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end
Hey,
of
that
our
defense
first
crucial now.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on it.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Penix now on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He had it for a moment But a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These defensive ends today are so good, King, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Penix facing a 3rd and long. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
2nd down carry for Algier. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
It's Algier on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
He lets one fly deep downfield. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. On the shotgun, Penix. Put the body on the line for his team. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
Wait, what's this? They fake the spike. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallied to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
It's Penix yet again. Oh no, they get him yet again. Space on the right, he's got room. He's at the 30. And the Commanders are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Here's cross-key Merritt. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights, and the Commanders grow their lead to 8. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. He completes it in traffic. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. It's kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Trying again, following the sack. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Plowing up the middle. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Hey! Cup 19! Cup 19! Mustang 19!
Back to throw. That's completed right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready, go! Go!
Run now with Bosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 33-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Setting up to pass. He has the first over the middle. And that should just about do it, folks.
Good game, bro. Good game.
That should lock up this win.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for.
My boy wanted me to quit at first. He paused that shit 2 times on me. Right here, go ahead.
And finally go finish finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now the Commanders lining up for another two-point try.
Washington will line up for the two-point conversion.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's complete. Oh my, they left it wide open downfield. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Keep your quarterback room to throw it out.
And this is going to be caught for 2, so some fight left in him. Love it. It is back to a one-score game.
Falcons 21.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut up. 70 Timberwolves.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
The run, it's Krosky Merritt. And he gets the first down for the Commanders. That should get them this victory as well. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. 19-18. Go.
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
2 there's not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to the well again. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Try and push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C. Everybody's got a song.